Blazer. This is for hauling firewood and other sundry things like going to the landfill. But then I like to be creative. I like to do different things, and I think this is a little different, unique. I live in Ashton, Idaho. We have a lot of my best friends around here, ranchers and farmers. And I thought, because this is unique, it needed to have its own name. So I made this, I decided to call my truck Giddy-Up. So I made this sign so that people now can identify the truck with a name. There's a lot of story behind what's on this truck. For example, a neighbor of mine found this in a canal and he pulled it out and he didn't know what to do with it, so he brought it over to me and said, "George, you want to put this on your truck? You need to use this on your truck." A lot of people think it's an old wagon wheel, but actually it's from an old antique car. It's actually got the old brake drum on there still. So that's how you know it's from a car, not from a horse-drawn wagon. Now, since this is part to represent the country where I live, southeast Idaho, which is mostly farming country and ranch country. My exhaust pipe here, this is actually sprinkler pipe farmers use. So kind of goes along with the idea that this truck does represent the country I live in. People really like this mirror. When they see this, they look at it, and then they look at it again and say, "Oh, look, it's got all these little mirrors on it." I was cutting the little branches off, and they didn't, the bare end of the branch didn't look like something I wanted it to look like, so I had these little mirrors in my shop, and I thought, I can just put those on there, make it look a little more unique. It's all about being unique. Now, when I decided to do my own windows, and I wanted to take off the roll-up windows, and I wanted to follow the same theme here with the barnwood, but I thought, gee, I don't have a window now that I can use when I go like into a fast food drive-thru and want to order a Coke and a hamburger. So I came up with this little window idea here. That way I don't have to go hungry or thirsty. I can get my food and eat it too. I am very proud of being an American. This is the greatest country in the world. So I wanted to do something that would kind of show that side of my personality too. So that's when I came up with this idea of putting USA on top of the barnwood using flat metal rod. Okay, onward and upwards here. I wanted a different wood, or a different roof line on my vehicle. I always liked chopped hot rods, so I decided I was going to do my own version of that. And so I cut the roof off, and I thought, what the heck am I doing? I didn't know what I was going to use for a roof originally. And when it got cloudy and started to rain, I had to hurry up and throw something over the top of the cab of my truck so the water wouldn't get inside the truck and inside the cab. And so I just threw this old tin over the top of it. I thought, hey, that'll work. I could make my roof out of old roofing material that was originally on a house, not on a truck. So I've covered, continued that theme with my tin, using my tin roofing here for the hood. I created those plastic grills that they used to put on vehicles back in the day. So I had to do something different there, obviously. So I used barn wood there, and I thought, wouldn't some kind of a skull look cool in the front of my truck? I thought, you know, a fellow that does taxidermy, I bet he'll have something for me. So I went to this good friend, and he said, I got a lot of these buffalo skulls. He says they're really not something that people want to buy. Everyone wants a bowl. So I said, here you go, George. Now, one thing I wanted to do, since this vehicle had a lot of problems, electrical problems, wiring problems, light problems, and that, I kind of like to combine the new with the old, and I decided I wanted to go with all LED lights because they take up a lot less, they use a lot less power than your incandescents. So I've done my own lighting here with LEDs for my turn signals, park lights, so forth. I've almost completed all the wiring in here. I've got wires hanging everywhere. Most of these wires go to the old fuse box. So I'll be taking that fuse box out. It's under the dashboard there. And just so I'll have all original wiring here. This is my fuse box here that I've custom built. This is my horn button. These are my turn signal switches. This is gonna disappear. I've got a lot of interior work yet to do. But it's a work in progress, and it's a labor of love, I guess you'd say. Oh yeah, while we're still here in the cab, I wanted a lot of switches and gauges. I don't know why. Just I've always thought gauges are cool. And this piece of wood right here was actually a yoke for donkeys or mules that my wife's great or great-great-grandfather was the original owner of this yoke. Maybe he's turning over in his grave right now, seeing what I did with that yoke. That he had a totally different idea in mind with it. Yeah, I got to do a lot of inside work here yet. I've been working on this for, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years. I can't remember when I first started this. It just kind of took on a life of its own. And it's just, I'm getting old, my knees are bad. I need some kind of running work here. This is my newest edition. I wanted to make my old bench seat here, so I took out the console. Got a lot of work to do to get that the way I wanted as well. And about it for now. Stay tuned, there'll be more things, more changes made, improvements made as time goes on. That good?